People look at stories through different lenses. I have my own personal take on some of these trending issues. Hi, I'm Mariah Ramharack, and welcome to Incase You Missed It.
Hello and welcome to another episode of In Case You Missed It. Today, our focus is on the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, and joining us to discuss how the Trinidad and Tobago senior women footballers have been going about their business is senior footballer Asha James. Welcome, Asha. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, maybe it's fitting that I start by asking you, how do you think the World Cup qualifying has been going so far for your team?
As you know, we sit second place right now for goal difference behind Guyana, so I think it's going good. The girls and I are really eager to get out to the group stage and really try to get to our first World Cup.
All right, well, the World Cup qualifying campaign has just begun, and of course, you've been among the goal scorers. It must be a great feeling.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling to score a goal. But it's a better feeling when your team has 3 points because you could score and still lose the game or draw.
Yeah, it's clear that, you have been doing a lot of work on your game. The results have been showing. Have you been doing anything differently?
Nothing different, just ball work, shooting, working on my weaknesses, and all that will pay off as you have seen in the game.
Yeah, what I like to believe is, once in any team the players are happy, you get results. What has the mood been like in the TNT women footballers camp?
The mood is good. As just as the results show, that's just how the mood is. Everyone's encouraging, but working hard is very competitive. So it's a good team to be on right now.
Yeah, and Asha, how has it been under your new head coach, Kenwin Jones? I've spoken to him a couple of times on this show. How is it working with him?
It's good. Kenwin is very experienced, and so everyone is very, eager and always willing to hear and learn from him because he has experience playing in professional teams all over the world.
Yeah, anything different that Kenwin brings to your team and the setup that, you probably haven't encountered before?
Not necessarily. I just say he brings good energy. He's not a coach that will really bark at you necessarily to discourage you, but he brings the energy that encourages us to go there and fight.
And you all have definitely been doing well. Well, it's no secret also the important role that fans play at home. How did you welcome the decision to have fans at the Trinidad and Tobago games?
Like myself and everyone else, we were very excited to have the fans back in the stadium. Playing outside in the US, we always have fans, so it's a good feeling to see friends and family there supporting us on our first game back on home soil.
Do you feel the fans have a way of influencing the game?
Definitely, they're like the 12th player, sorry.
Yeah.
All the encouragement, and it's always a vibe to play home. The hype is really good having the fans in the stands.
Right, and the next game, a big one, up against Guyana, April 12. The team at the top of the Group F with a goal difference of 11, as you said. How should the team approach this match in order to secure that win?
Just as we have been approaching each game, we go in and we're keeping our heads in the game and we're just hoping to come out with 3 points.
Do you see Guyana as the toughest opponent in Group F?
Personally, I thought Nicaragua would have been the toughest opponent, and they're yet to play each other, so we'll see when they play each other, but we already beat Nicaragua, so we're just looking forward to our next game, and then when we beat Guyana, we'll be out of our group.
Yeah, one game at a time. Well, it's public knowledge that only the team that tops their group will advance to the 2023 World Cup. Do you think Trinidad and Tobago can advance?
Most definitely. I think we are the better team in this group, and so we just have to go there and show it come April 9th and the 12th, secure the full 6 points and advance out of our group into the championship in July.
Yeah, and you're a sophomore at West Texas A&M. How has playing college football impacted your game, and what are some of your targets for the new season?
I think college football has really prepared me competitively. Every game is competitive. I think playing back home, like high school, for instance, it was always having 1 or 2 stars on a team. But when you're out there in the US in college, everyone is good. So everyone's at a standard. So everyone is pushing each other. So you really get to see your true strengths and weaknesses in college. And in next season, I think, the mood has already been set. My last season, I had a good season. And so I think that's where I want to return back on a high and go help my team win a championship.
I was so impressed when I saw that you won the Newcomer of the Year award and you were also named to the All-Conference team in 2021. How was that experience for you? Maybe, just how it helped boost your confidence?
Most definitely boost the confidence a bit. But it's a good feeling to, get acknowledged in the sport that you love. So I was feeling great.
How are you able, though? Because this is a question that I always like to ask athletes that do very well in school. How are you able to balance school and football and excel at both?
I think it comes naturally when you've been playing the sport and going to school from a young age. You learn how to, all right, you're training this time. When you come home, you have 2 hours before you get your full 8 hours sleep. So that's just how my schedule is. It's a bit tardy for anyone who now jumps into it, but if you've been in it for a long time, it comes naturally.
I find you so interesting because at some point you wanted to major in psychology. Is that still the case, and why psychology?
Yeah, I'm majoring in psychology currently. I'm a senior. I chose to major in psychology because originally I wanted to become a vet, and it would have been so much years in the US. But specifically because I had a friend on my past school team, and biology was stressing her out, so I panicked. But I took a psych class and I love psychology, and from then I just continue with psychology. I like learning about myself, the human mind and body.
But that's a lot of reading, you know that, right? A lot of remembering all those theories and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, as we get ready to wrap, any words you want to say to the TNT football fans who are cheering on the team?
Continue to support us. Your support is definitely a booster when we step out on the field each time.
All right, well, thank you so much, Asha. All the best for your World Cup qualifying campaign, and we look forward to seeing even greater things from you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Well, viewers, that's a wrap for this week's. In case you missed it, be sure to like, share and comment, and let me know what you enjoyed most about this week's episode, and if you think the Trinidad and Tobago ladies can qualify for next year's World Cup. Take care. Goodbye for now.